the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. It's what it is. If there's a big enough problem, just so if your prospect, if you can create, or the problem, again, they wouldn't be on the phone if there isn't a problem. So if you can create the opportunity, the bigger the opportunity, that's good. But the bigger they know their problem is, the urgency they are in, that is created, you can add, the chances of closing is going to be way much, it's going to be higher. So secret number 1, what's my time? Sorry, I want to make sure.
7:15 right now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Pardon me? Okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah, I got some more stuff there, so great. So how do you close your high ticket offers? Asking the right questions and listening. Key, asking the right questions and listening. Selling is 80% listening and 20% speaking. 80-20 rule. We're all familiar with it? 80% of what you do, right? Sorry, 20% of what you do makes up 80% of your results. 20% of your customers, your clients, make up 80% of your profits. In this case, selling or closing, it's 80% listening. It's not the other way. Traditional salespeople, they're talking. Do what I do. I love to talk. Not on the phone. I got to act. If you saw me, if there was a camera on me in my office, you would laugh, because what I'm doing on the phone and how I'm acting outside the phone is just completely different, right? Because I'm like, this ADD kid, and then I'll be like, so you're telling me this? How does that, right? And then, you're doing this. And I have to, because as much as I want to be this guy, you can't be this guy on the phone. It just doesn't, there's not a match. On the stage like this, on camera, when you're doing video, 100% be vivacious, give the energy. But if I'm going to say it, I don't want to say it too early, but you're going to hear me say that if the conversation is pleasant, there'll never be a sale. It shouldn't be pleasant, but you don't have to write it down because it's coming up. I'm jumping ahead. So you ask key. Whew, love this one. You ask there's three specific reasons why you would ask questions. So we know 80% is listening, 20% talking. Talking is asking the right questions, right? And you ask questions for 3 reasons: discovery, control, motivation. Discovery is you're finding out their problems. You're finding out the issue. You must get the information required to close the sale. So discovery is finding out the pain. What's it costing them not to move forward with you? How are they feeling? What is the pain? I asked, one of the biggest questions I always ask is, why now? Why is there an urgency now? What has happened in your life that's making you want to take action today? Because you jumped on the phone and you booked with me. You went, again, if you went through this, if you did your great sales process, they went through hoops to get to you. Why? Why is it so important? Well, what are they doing? They're telling you why it's important, but what else are they telling you? That they need you. They're selling themselves on you, on why they need you, why you're going to get them where they need to go. Make sense? Number 2 is control. You're only going to ask questions to regain control. We said it earlier. If you lose control of the conversation, you lose control of the sale. You lose control of the sale, you lose control of the close. You guys understand what I mean by, everyone understand what I mean by control the conversation? If your customers are asking you the questions, you've lost control. They shouldn't be asking. If they're asking, oh, what's the product like? Oh, how much is it? You've lost control. It shouldn't be that. Make sense? Then they're going to ask you those. So you have to understand, I'm going to teach you, is how to take their questions and ask them a question back. And the motivation, again, we said it there. You'll never get to the close if the customer or the prospect's not motivated. It's not your motivation, it's their motivation. There needs to be an urgency, there needs to be a demand, there needs to be some sort of motivation for them to be able to make the close if you want that to happen. Without the motivation, it's not going to happen.